Hi there. Today I'm diving into the process of how to restart your fertility journey. Whether you face infertility challenges, you took a break, or you're simply starting over, I understand the path ahead can seem a little daunting. Rest assured, I'm here to provide you with the information you need to feel both confident and prepared as you navigate the reboot of your fertility journey. And let's face it, restarting anything takes support, especially if you've experienced a loss. Hi, I'm Dr. Gina Terranoni, and I'm the creator of Holistic Health Journeys for Women. I've helped over 2,000 women and couples get pregnant and have healthy babies over the past 20 years. I focus on quick action tips based on research, decades of training, and over 20 years in my clinical practice. Grab a pen and paper and definitely take notes while you watch this episode. And if you find this episode valuable, do me a favor and subscribe so I can continue to give you this information. I'd love to help you navigate your fertility journey. Make sure you stay to the end of the video where I give you an extra bonus tip about how to restart your fertility journey. Let's get started. Possibly you've been struggling to start or expand your family. I completely understand. I also understand that conventional medicine may have failed you. Most likely, if you're going through treatments, they may tell you there's nothing that they can do to help you further, or they plan on doing the same treatment, expecting a different outcome. I understand that is not very encouraging. The good news is it's not true. So please don't lose hope. Even if you're not sure if you want to continue to try Western assisted reproductive therapy such as IVF, you can restart your fertility journey with a holistic and functional medicine approach. The great news is you can start that today. Functional medicine, it's a personalized patient-centered way of addressing root causes of any health issue, similar to holistic medicine, and we can focus on root causes of fertility and infertility challenges. Holistic medicine focuses on treating the whole person, and it takes into account the physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And a functional medicine approach also adds in nutrition, as holistic medicine does, and exercises, all of these things that can also enhance your fertility health. Holistic practices focus also on lifestyle adjustments, self-care recommendations that are focused on diet, possibly adding in tools like acupuncture, meditation, qigong, herbal medicine. All of this can improve your fertility and overall health. Tip number 1, add in holistic and functional medicine to your daily routine. Not a surprise, right? I've blended holistic and functional medicine approaches in order to support women trying to conceive for many years now, over 20 years. And I've helped thousands of women and couples to get pregnant and achieve their dream of starting or expanding their families. Please consider this approach, even if you're using Western medicine, because research shows that combining Western medicine with holistic and or functional medicine can actually enhance fertility health and the outcomes of your fertility treatment. Definitely keep this in mind, and hopefully you'll add these tips in. Tip 2, be mindful of expectations. I don't like the word expectation. It gives me a little bit of anxiety, and that can create stress in anybody. If there's an expectation that you will have on restarting your fertility journey, the goal for you right now that I'm giving you is to completely wrap yourself with self-care and kindness and gentleness. It's important to understand that overcoming infertility can be a long journey, and some of you, a lot of you already have this experience, and it can be filled with trials or disappointments, but also triumphs. It's crucial to remember that outcomes vary for everybody. The journey is not always straightforward. It's not always a direct line. In fact, I say often about women's health, we're looping and we're in circles and things are picking up and there's momentum, and then there's a halt or there's a stop or there's a redirect. Keep with the movement. Keep everything fluid. The medical world has made great strides in providing some options to assist women with getting pregnant, such as IVF, IUI. Make sure that you absolutely have to use those Western fertility treatments. Whether you choose them or not, it's important for you to add in self-care and lifestyle changes that will improve your fertility health. Tip number 3, knowledge is power. I say this all the time. Incorporating the principles of holistic and functional medicine, focus on the key on how you can renew your fertility journey. One of the main things is get informed, take control of your health by arming yourself with knowledge, understanding all of your options and the potential outcomes for each. Talk to your doctor. gather medical records, and look for a holistic or functional medicine practitioner to help with a broader perspective and a much more thorough, holistic approach to your healthcare. This is the best way to get guided support with self-care practices and many other things. We can order labs for you to help you to find any deficiencies that may be occurring in your body so you can focus on specific foods that we recommend, specific nutrients, vitamins, and supplements. Tip number 4, get guidance and self-care support for your mind and your mental health. Self-care is an integral part of the fertility journey, and it involves nurturing your mental health, practicing stress management techniques on a daily basis, and focusing on overall well-being. Think about activities such as yoga, meditation, journaling, and also I highly encourage anybody on the fertility journey or somebody that's revisiting and coming back to it, if there's any kind of disappointment, seek out a counselor or a therapist. This is especially important if you've had a loss, such as a miscarriage, or if you've had multiple miscarriages. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's a vital investment in your overall fertility health, your overall mental and physical health as well. Tip number 5, remember to focus also on physical activity and exercise. Doing so almost immediately will help you to feel better overall. Incorporate activities like walking or going for a hike or just being out in nature, taking deep breaths, adding in some yoga, some swimming. All this can improve blood circulation, reduce stress, promote hormonal imbalances, and remember to consult with your practitioner to determine the best exercise for you. And of course, and I cover this so much in other episodes, but you definitely want to work in a balanced diet that has whole foods, organic foods, remove the toxins from your foods, focus on dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, add in fatty fish like wild-caught salmon into your meals, more vegetables, lean proteins, all the things. And definitely limit processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats that can negatively impact fertility. Additionally, you can add in supplements such as folic acid and iron. These can offer an extra boost to your fertility health, and these supplements can support healthy ovulation and also provide the necessary nutrients to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby. And these are just the basics. There's a number of nutrients that you can add in if you need them. But don't start throwing spaghetti at the wall and buying everything up. Definitely make sure that you check with a fertility specialist to see what kind of support that you need, and don't overdo it on your own and just guess and think, oh, as long as I'm taking everything, it'll work. You don't want to overload your system. That can cause some other challenges health-wise. Make sure when you find somebody that they're trained in fertility and nutrients and supplements. I see some coaches out there and they're following popular trends and they're making recommendations and they don't have any basis to make the recommendations for. So just be careful when you're selecting who you will work with. Tip number 6, find support within a safe fertility community. What do I mean by that? The emotional toll of infertility can be profound. You want to get support, and sometimes we're grabbing for any support or attention to our challenge that we're facing. Apart from family and friends, consider joining a support group. Here's my caution sign. Don't just join any random group, especially fertility groups on Facebook. Here's the problem. I have patients telling me this, and they've showed me, and I've looked through the pages and I've looked through the groups. Some of the admins literally post emails that they get in their inbox or in their private DM. These are from women that are desperately asking for help and direction with their fertility goals or their fertility health. What I've seen, I'm not going to name names, but a few groups where the admins are realtors. I love you, realtors. My life partner is a realtor, but it doesn't mean he should be running a fertility group or an endometriosis group on Facebook. There are admins out there that are using this to drum up business. They'll post these women's emails and they'll ask for support for the woman who sent them an email, and hundreds of recommendations, boom, 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 start loading up in the comments section. Oh my gosh, you have no idea who these people are. I don't know who they are, and I don't know where they're getting these recommendations from, and often they're conflicting, or there's sketchy supplements being recommended. Do yourself a favor. Don't join the groups. It's really heartbreaking for me to read through these posts, and It is one of the main reasons that inspired me to get online and to build a supportive fertility community. I want to stop the spread of misinformation about fertility and overall women's health and post what's based on research and clinical successes and trainings that I've had and I know that help people. Tip 7, organize yourself. When you're navigating the complexities of fertility treatments or fertility health, staying organized is really important, from appointments to tests and treatments. Missing even a small step can be counterproductive. I highly recommend using organizational tools to help you stay on top of everything. One thing that I highly recommend is either getting a physical planner that's specific just for fertility health, or get a digital tool you can use on your phone or your computer, but just spend 5 minutes a day on it. Write down important dates, mark reminders for appointments, track your progress. Importantly, you want to track symptoms that you may have. Track your foods, track your energy levels, emotions. There's so many things that are good feedback. Having a visual representation of your fertility journey can provide you a sense of control, and you should feel in control. This is your journey. It can also help you to get rid of any overwhelm that you may feel, which is completely normal. Another thing that I like to add in right here is creating a dedicated space for relaxation is just as important as journaling your days and your appointments. Designate a corner of your home where you can unwind, de-stress, and focus on self-care. Think of a corner like a cozy nook with a comfortable chair, some cushions or pillows, soft lighting, perhaps a meditation corner. You can add in calming music. Make this space your sanctuary. It's a place where you can journal, you can meditate, you can drink some tea, read a book. The idea is to help you to decompress, because we all need to decompress every single day. We don't realize how much tension we're holding on to. Bonus tip, let's manage our expectations and also frustrations. Unfortunately, with fertility and many health challenges, there's no guarantee regarding outcomes of treatments, even if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing everything that I possibly can. Taking a break, changing course of action, seeking other alternative treatments, all of these are very important on your journey, and it's okay to be hopeful, and it's equally okay to prepare yourself for any outcome. This is where I find fertility community to be super important, as well as like meditation and journaling. And on your journey, it's important to realize that you are not alone. It can be really helpful to be supported by a knowledgeable holistic fertility expert, as well as also getting support by many women who are sharing a very similar fertility journey as you. Restarting your fertility journey can indeed be a mountain to climb. But remember, the journey along the way, all the things that you accomplish and start feeling better, and then you get to the top, and then you just get the view, and that's worth all of the work that you've done, that you're doing, that you're restarting. Equipping yourself with the right information, preparation, organizing, gathering support for yourself. You can approach this challenge that you've had with confidence and optimism. Remember, every journey is unique, and it's important to find out what works best for you. Restart your fertility journey and focus on a holistic and functional medicine approach. You can start that today. Check the show notes below for support information, and also check out the Jumpstart Fertility Bundle. And I also have a free fertility ebook down there. Thank you for watching, and definitely subscribe to this channel now so you can get alerts for the next episode, where I discuss the best fertility diet and specific foods for you to focus on so you can get pregnant faster. I'm Dr. Gina. Until next time, be well.